program. This year with me is Tony Simmons. And Tony, we're just take some time and chat a little bit about springtime. If there's anyone who enjoys having spring come, I know it's Tony, because she dreads winter. She hates winter. She tries to go down south whenever she can. But anyhow, so spring is here, and what are some of the things that you like about spring?
People coming out of hibernation. I like to come out of hibernation and get warm in the sun and sunbathe. And, you know, I really enjoy boating, so I like to get out on Lake Michigan and get some boating in.
And we get to get you outside more for our videotapings. And, of course, we've had you do a lot of other things. And I just want to point out to everyone that it is now, this summer will mark 12 years that I have had her working with me on programs. And you are fast approaching about 50 programs with me.
Wow.
So each spring, you keep coming out to work on the shows, and I hope that we can have another good spring and summer.
Yes, I do too. Thank you both.
All right, stay tuned for more. In the Old West, springtime meant the cowboys would come down from the mountains after having spent the winter up there rounding up cattle. So springtime meant time to get paid for it. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Trixie. I heard you just came in after rounding up some cattle.
Yep, springtime is here, and I'm here to cash in on 200 head of cattle.
Well, we have gambling, beautiful women. You can buy a bottle of champagne. In fact, I'm free for a drink.
Oh, actually, Trixie, I just stopped in for a bottle of sarsaparilla, and I'm going to take my earnings back east to help my mother open up a bridal shop.
I thought I had roped me a wild stallion. Instead, he's just a little pony.
Springtime is also when school proms take place, and sometimes it takes some courage to ask that certain person out that you'd like to take. For instance, Bud is eager to ask Carol out. Let's take a look. Carol, I'd really enjoy taking you to the prom if you'd like to go. You're so popular, though, you probably have other offers.
Thank you, Bud. You're actually the fifth boy that's asked me. I knew you would eventually.
Well, what makes you say that?
Your behavior lately. A girl knows these things.
Well, who's the lucky fella that you chose?
Well, here's how it's going to work. I will arrive at the prom at 7 p.m. with boy number 1. Then boy number 2 takes over at 8 p.m., boy number 3 at 9 p.m., boy number 4 at 10, and boy number 5 at 11. Then at midnight, one of my parents will pick me up.
I see.
Hey, here's an idea. You could ride back to my house with me and help me take out the garbage. That's one of my nightly chores.
Ah. Ain't life grand?
With spring here, fishing is a favorite pastime for men. But George here has a problem. Should he spend the weekend with his family touring museums and art galleries, or go with his friends on a fishing trip?
You owe it to your family to be with them this weekend. Go on the fishing trip. Your family won't miss you. Your families need to be together. Your friends are going. There's going to be poker and drinking. Your children need your attention. There'll be single women there. I know you have a roving eye. This weekend would be educational. Be daring. You'll have 50 other weekends to spend with your family.
I can't. No, I can't. My family comes first.
Fine, back to shoveling coal again for another year. Hooray, our side wins.
Spring is here, and it has thawed away the ice, covering up this treasure worth thousands.
Hands off. That treasure is for me and my crew.
Shiver me timbers, a woman crew, no such thing.
There is. Now stand aside.
In all me battles and raids, I've never once killed a woman. I don't want to start now.
Raise your sword.
Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh!
Don't worry. When my crew takes over your ship and crew, we'll treat 'em right. We give naps, cozy beds, and a snack bar.
Ah! My mother was right. I should have been a shoe cobbler. I hope you've enjoyed our springtime theme program. There are some thank yous to pass along to Sue Copeland with Costume World for the use of costumes, Tony Simmons, John Baines, Jenna Hale, Dan Smith, Andy Steele, and Jeff Williams, and along with Cindy Taylor. I'm Bill Landing. Once again, Interesting Individuals does play in Michigan City at 4:30 and 9:30 p.m. on Tuesdays. See you again soon.